Hi everyone, how's everybody doing? How's all you adventurers doing? Are you ready to come on an adventure with me today? Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? Are you ready to come say hi? Are you ready to listen to my story? How's the sound for everything? How's the sound first? How's the music? Can everybody hear it? Hi Fubuki, hi Doom, hi Mina. It's doing what thing? Oh, it's probably because I'm not facing the right way. There, is that better? We're doing better? I just wanted to set up some background music so we can hang out and have some fun, listening to this story. Uh, that's what we're here to do today. I'm going to tell you guys a story. It's going to be story time. Uh, this time the adventure is not so much physical. It is going to be mental, emotional, and creative. I hope you guys will enjoy, and I hope you guys are ready to come along on this adventure with me. I apologize ahead of time. It might be a little bit scuffed. I am not used to telling stories again, but I hope you all will have so much fun. But let's just go ahead and get to it. Story time. So we are here today to tell the story of one young man whose dream was to become an adventurer. This young man spent his childhood and his youth working on the farm with his mother, harvesting a very rare crop known as orange corn. He did not mind spending so much time on the farm. It was all he knew. It was fun. He got to spend a lot of time with his families. He made some friends with some people on the farm. Had a lot of animals, but there came a time when he started wondering if that's what he really wanted to do. Some pondering, a lot of self-reflection. And then he decided maybe this isn't what I'm meant for. Maybe I should take some time and discover what I really want to do. And so he set off. He told his mother goodbye and said, I'm off to go find out what it is I can really do. So, with a quick goodbye, he left home in search of what he should do next. He traveled through many places, forests, deserts, even the blizzard laden snowfields. And he couldn't really find his answer until one day he saw an adorable little creature. He didn't know what this was. He'd never seen one before. It was strange and squishy and a little, just a little adorable. So he cautiously made his way over. Uh, However, he did not notice how bad the ground was, and so the both of them began to fall, plummeting and plummeting. They weren't sure how far they were falling. They were it was just falling and falling, and with a loud crash, he landed on the ground. He doesn't know how long he was unconscious for. This adventurer just simply blacked out. But when he came to, he saw that there was so many more. Look at all these adorable creatures, he thought. I wonder what these things are and what they're all doing here. So he began to adventure through the cave, not just to find an exit, but to figure out where he was. He didn't even seem to notice that the one was attached to his head. And as he went further, he saw a very strange object. A floating crystal sitting at the edge of the cave. I wonder what this is, he thought, as he got closer. Wonder what would happen if I just examine this a little bit. He was staring, and he had to reach up and touch it. there was a great big flash, and this adventurer and all the slimes in there went blind for just a second. When his vision returned, he was spiraling through nothingness, through vast purple lights, spiraling and spiraling. He couldn't tell up from down. He landed between world and world to another world, and it was a devastating experience. But it also taught him a great deal. He learned that not only was farming not the only life he could live, but there were so many different lives. After many adventures, he found himself plummeting through the portals once again. What a strange world. Before he could get any examination, he went kerplow again. Oh no. What are all these strange structures, he thought. Huh. Are these buildings? Why are they so big? What is this ground? What is this on the ground? Why is it so hard? And why is there yellow on it? This doesn't seem like a dirt road. And so, he set out on one more adventure. He had to find out what world he was on this time and why it was so much different than the ones he had gone before. But upon adventuring... Oh, is everyone in an ad? And so, he landed in this strange world, and he examined everywhere. He thought, why is everything so much bigger here? And what is this road? This doesn't seem like a dirt road. Why is there yellow? Why are there yellow lines everywhere? And so he couldn't just sit there and stare. Once again, this young adventurer thought to himself, maybe I should go on another adventures. So he set off to find out more about this world. This world that everybody here lives with. And he thought to himself, why is this so much different? And so he discovered so many wonderful things in this world. Some of the things that he discovered. Video games. The greatest thing he had ever discovered. It's his favorite activity. Strange foods that didn't exist in his world. Much like sushi. I wonder what this is like, he said as he took one bite. His eyes glazed over as he was succumb to the wonderful taste. And finally, he discovered Vtubers. I have never seen anything like this. How could someone be so entertaining by just playing these video games? Hi, Joe. And it was through this that he discovered his true calling. To become a VTuber himself. And that was the story of the first adventurer of Ventura. I hope you all liked it. I didn't know if it was going to be too short or too long, but ow, 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 ow. Hi, everyone. I'm glad everyone seemed to like it. I'm sorry it was so short. I didn't know how long this was going to be. Ow. I hope you all liked it. Would you guys like to go through and see all the images one more time? I think I'll just show the images one more time for everybody who didn't make it to the beginning. Okay, we're gonna go back one more time just through the images. Here's Van as he goes through, as I go through and I learned how to harvest orange corn. Here's Van pondering if orange corn harvesting was his true calling in life. Here's Van leaving home and traveling through forests, through desert, through snowy barrens. And Van discovering his first true friend. And the Great Fall. This fall took forever. I don't know if you guys have ever fallen through a cavern. and Van's eventual fall into grace. Look at all these wonderful slimes. I wonder what's at the end of this cavern. What is this? Huh. This looks interesting. Let me touch it. What? I don't know what's happening. Huh? Ow. Where am I now? I wonder if you guys noticed the change. Let me go ahead. Let me see what else is in this world. Van discovering video games. Van discovering food. And Van discovering Kyo, the cutest rat in existence. I'm glad you all liked it. I spent so much time drawing all of that. The only thing I didn't draw was Kyo. I can't take credit for Kyo. Oh, I was not me sweating. I was so nerve-wracking. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed it. Okay. I'm gonna chat with you guys for a little while. I'm glad you all liked it. I was totally not panicking all day about this. Thank you, Billy. Mummy, I didn't know you'd be here. Thanks for coming. You want me to do it again? I'll take. Hold on. How do I set up a poll? If I knew how to set up a poll, I would. Can I set up a poll? Alright, we'll just do it one more time. Do you want me to do everything? You want me to tell it all over again, or do you want me to just show you the images again? Mic check? Mic check. What are we doing with mic checks? Here, now that we've done it, I can do this. Because now we know exactly what's going on. Let me add this. Add this. Look, it's me, guys. Look, it's me. You want me to tell the entire story all over again? You know the words are going to be different because I actually did not write down the story. I just told it. Ow. Okay, we can tell the story one more time. So this is a story of a young man who would eventually become the universe's greatest adventurer. This particular young man spent his childhood and his youth harvesting with his mother. They spent their days toiling over orange corn, a popular crop, but a very tedious crop nonetheless. He didn't mind so much. He enjoyed spending so much time with his mother and enjoying the fruit of the crops. Oh, thanks for the follow, Lindo. However, he began to ponder whether this was truly his calling, or if there was something greater for him. He spent many a day thinking about this, but then one day, after speaking with his mother, he decided that he should set out into the world. So with a quick goodbye and tearful eyes, he set out to find out what else there was in the world. He traveled through large and vast forests. He traveled through dry deserts and heaving heat. He traveled through the frosting cold of the frigid north. But it wasn't until he found the cutest creature in all of existence that he decided, or that he found his true destiny. However, being the new adventurer that he was, he did not know to check his surroundings. And so, the two of them began spiraling downwards. The two of them began spiraling downwards, falling and falling and falling. How long were they falling? Time could only tell. With a loud BAM! The young adventurer found himself on the ground. He blacked out. Nothing but darkness. How long was he out? There was no way to know. However, when he came to, he found himself surrounded by more of these wonderful creatures. I wonder what they are, he said. And so he began to venture through the cave. I wonder what's further out in this cave. I wonder if there's a way out. I wonder if there's even more of these wonderful creatures. And so he kept going until he eventually came across this strange contraption. What was this? A floating crystal, he thought. How peculiar. How does this work? What is it? What purpose does it serve? In pure morbid curiosity, the young adventurer reached his hand out to touch it. I don't know what is this made of? What is it doing here? And how did it get here in the first place? In a bright flash, everyone in the room was blinded. What is going on? When he finally regained his senses, he was spiraling through a vast abyss, nothing but purple light and darkness and stars. He landed through various worlds. Plop, plop, plop. So many different worlds. Worlds with strange creatures he wouldn't believe. Strange currency. So cultural customs. Anything you could think of. After many adventures through different lands, he found himself plummeting once again. Blam! What is this world? Why is everything so different? So hard? So rocky? This isn't a dirt road. What is this? How am I here? I wonder what else is in this world. Let me see what kind of adventure I can get into here, he said as he began to wander. Ah, ow, 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 ow. Thanks for the gift sub. And so he found himself adventuring, and he discovered so many wonderful things in this world. Video games. Man's greatest creation, he said. I'm invincible while I'm here. He discovered strange foods that he'd never heard of. Sushi, he discovered, was his favorite. As he took one bite, he devolved into blissful joy. And finally, he discovered the greatest discovery of all, Vtubers. As he watched this adorable rat on screen, he wondered, how can someone be so entertaining by just playing video games? And that was when he finally realized his true calling, to become a VTuber himself. And there we go. That is the story of how Van became a VTuber. I hope you guys liked it again. I hope you all loved it. Now I'm going to open up something and we're going to see some questions. If you guys have any questions, you can ask them too while you're here. I did set up an anonymous curious scat, but if you guys have, whoa, suddenly I have more questions. Okay, I'm going to read off some questions and I'm going to give you my answers. So this first one, some of you may recognize the question, who it's from. Who's your favorite VTuber sibling? I wonder who could have sent that. So, who's my favorite VTuber sibling? I'd have to say the strawberry one. That's my favorite VTuber sibling. Ow, 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 ow. Thank you. Oh, thank you for all the gifted subs. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you, Billy. Thank you. I know, my K-Bonk isn't here. Ow, ow. Wait, it is here. Ow, 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 ow. Thank you. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Thank you. Alright, now I'll finally get to the second question. Who inspired what inspired your design? What inspired my design? There was a lot of inspirations. I watched a lot of anime, particularly isekai anime, as I am an isekai protagonist, as you know. Ow, 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 thank you for Mookie. Ow, 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 ow. Thanks for the hype train, guys. So what inspired my design? Ow, okay, ow, 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 ow. Thank you so much for that. So, okay, I'm gonna try and answer this finally. What inspired my design? A lot of isekai anime. However, my biggest inspiration is actually old private detective movies. I like the fact that they all wear these really long coats, and so I wanted to wear one too. But then I realized I'm an adventurer. I have to have something practical. So instead of doing a long coat, oh, ow, 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 corgi bits. Okay, thank you for the bits. uh, yeah, so I couldn't wear that because I'm not a PI. I am an adventurer, so I had to have something practical. So I have a hoodie. You see this big brown thing around my neck, or my shoulders? That's a hoodie, so I can put my hood up. If I'm in the desert, or if I'm in snow, or if it's raining, I can put that up, cover my head. My goggles are they're perfectly designed so that I can put them on and it'll protect my eyes from heat, from sunlight, and from cold. And obviously, oh, I should show you my full design, shouldn't I? Hold on, let me show you my full design. Let me show this. Now you guys get to see my full design. I also have cargo pants. Look at this. I have cargo pants because adventurers need pockets. Look at all these pockets. You have to have pockets for everything as an adventurer. Look, I move. And my boots, because you never know when you're gonna have to wade through some weird stuff. So boots. Can't be an adventurer without boots. And my necklace. I wonder if you guys noticed my necklace in the story. Hammer space isn't a thing. I don't know. And my jacket. Do you see my jacket? My jacket moves too. See? Jacket physics. I gotta thank Ludus for my my physics, and I gotta thank Erie for my design. Look, Fubuki, most adventurers do not have hammer space. I don't know where you got it from, but that's not a thing that most of us adventurers have. Yeah, it's Papa Ludas and Mama Erie. I have to thank both of them for my design and my rigging. And look at my pretty eyes. Do you see my eyes? That's probably one of my favorite parts of my design. Look at this. I have beautiful eyes. So, with that out of the way, I can go ahead and answer the next question. Is Droopy very droopy? Yes. Yes. Droopy is very, very droopy. He always droops. Except when I'm on stream because he wants to watch you guys. For some reason, he loves chat. You don't hold 40 weapons. You choose one and you go with it. That's what adventurers do. Personally, I have a baseball bat. I wanted a sword, but then I realized I can't do non-lethal with sword. So if I don't want to hurt somebody too badly, I need something blunt. So I have a baseball bat. I also have a million well, slightly under a million slimes. Thank you for Buki. So, what are my goals for the end of the year? Honestly, I already passed all of my goals for this year. My goal for the end of the year was to get 100 followers on Twitch, and you guys helped me get there. So, thank you. Thank you so much. So, I have to think of new goals. My only literal goal was to get 100 followers and 1 subscriber. That was my entire goal for the year. And so now I have to push harder. Maybe I'll start with 500 Fubuki. Maybe I'll try and get 500 in the next 6 months. I don't know. I don't want to get too cocky. So maybe we'll try and shoot for 500. And so on to the next question. Where in the world would you want your next adventure to be and why? Where do I want my next adventure to be? Anywhere you guys are. That's where I want my... Oh, thanks for the level 2. Thanks for the level 2 hype train. I'm gonna do that, but yeah. So yeah, my next adventure, it should be wherever you guys are. I am looking forward to our adventure, Billy. When we go on our next adventure, I'm looking forward to that. Okay, next one, have I seen Digimon Ghost Game? It has cute and horror moments. I have not seen it. I have been avoiding it, because I loved Digimon as a kid, and I think the horror aspects will ruin that for me, and I don't want that to be ruined. I might try it out if I hear enough good things about it, but right now I don't want to ruin... Ow, 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 ow. I don't want to ruin my childhood. Thank you for the hydrate. I will drink more coffee. Oh, my coffee's cold. Okay. What is my biggest dream as a VTuber? You guys want to know what my biggest dream as a VTuber is? Honestly, this is gonna sound very cocky, but my dream as a VTuber is to have one conversation with Iron Mouse. It doesn't even have to be on stream. I just want to talk to Iron Mouse just once. Iron Mouse was one of my biggest inspirations in becoming a VTuber. Because like Iron Mouse, I was born with chronic illness, and I saw Iron Mouse's success as something to show myself that I could do something amazing, even if I have a limited functionability. So, yes, I'd love to just talk to Iron Mouse just once. So, my next question, what's my favorite slime? I don't have a favorite slime. I love them all equally. It's hard, it would be rude for me to decide. Mina, Mina, Mina. Anyway, Mina, you need to. I told you how many caps you can have, and you still go over it every time. Someone bonked Mina for me. I can't turn it off because of bots and trolls. Okay. So yeah, I can't have a favorite slime because because that would be rude, and I love them all equally. Slimes are perfect. There's nothing wrong with slimes. What do I do in my free time? What do I do in my free time? I support my friends. I go to my other VTuber friends' chats and I say hi, and I just say, "Hey, I love you. I love all of you." And I chat with them. And I want everybody in chat right now to just remind Villy that Villy is absolutely adorable. So I need you to say that. I need you all to say that to Villy right now. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Billy, you are adorable, and I will not hear anything else of it. Okay. So for the next one, um, do you plan on joining a corporation for VTubing? There was a time where that was one of my goals, but I don't know anymore. I don't know if I would. If I had to give up being Van, I don't think I would. I don't want to lose all of you guys because just for money, you know? So if there was a corporation that was like, hey, you can keep your following, you can keep all your friends, you can stay being who you are, then yes, I would join them. But if I have to give up who I am now, I don't know if I want to. Even if I don't get as much money and I don't get as much popularity, I would rather have good friends than to make all that to make extra money. So, thank you all for being here. What languages do I speak and what will I be streaming in? I speak English. I took a little bit of Japanese, but I don't remember enough of it to stream in it. So I will be streaming in English. I do welcome, I prefer people speaking English if they can, but I will not mute you or ban you or anything if you speak a different language in my chat. I just ask that you don't spam in my chat. Do I have a greeting or catchphrase? I actually don't yet. I've been pondering on this. I usually start my streams by saying hello or greetings. Ow, greetings, adventurers. And then that's usually my thing. That's about all I got. And I hope you'll join me on my next adventure when I close. So. Oh, thanks for the follow, Pizza Guy. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's see. Will I be uploading content to YouTube? Eventually, I hope to. I have somebody who's trying to help me do editing, but they're very busy right now, so I'm trying to edit my own stuff for a while. It's going to take a while before I can do that on my own. Where do I see myself in 1 year? Here. I will probably not be streaming 4 days a week anymore because I'll have graduated from college. So I will be streaming after work. In case you guys don't know, I am studying psychology. So I will be doing a lot of work one-on-one with people, and it will take up a lot of my time. But I hope I can continue. I will hope to be continuing streaming here and making lots of VTuber friends and VTuber fan friends and all that. And I might even do some segments when I'm done. When I'm done, I might, with my degree, I might do some segments where I can explain to you guys some things about psychology if you're interested. I might do a video on it and put it on YouTube. Just explain some misconceptions or something. Would you guys like to see that? Let you pick my brain. Sure, you can pick my brain. I'm open to all. I'm open to all questions. What always cheers me up when I think about it? Honestly, before I didn't have anything like that, but now that I'm here, it's whenever I talk to any of my VTuber friends, anytime I talk to you guys, I just perk up It feels great having friends like you guys. Just be like, hey, how you doing? Or just showing up in your streams, and I just feel so much better. I do have one I want to specifically shout out because I always go to the streams to get. I wonder if I'm spelling this right. Uh, yes, Coley Berry. I always show up on their streams at night. That's they help me go to sleep at night. I also show up to Billy streams at night, so let me shout out Billy. Let me shout out Billy real quick. Yeah. You know what? Since you're here, I'll shout you out too, Fubuki. There you go. all these people so far that stream, I love showing up in your streams. You guys always cheer me up. Could I live without internet? Well, I am a VTuber, so the answer is no. Are we thinking about long term or short term? Because if it's short term, maybe. But long term, no. And I do have one more final question. And that is there a movie you could watch over and over again but never get tired of? That's a hard one. Let me think. You know what? There is a movie I watch like every year. And it's a surprising one that you guys might not expect. I watch Kung Fu Panda every year. Oh, ads? Okay, okay. I'll just chill here. Could you hear that? Did you guys hear that? Ow, 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 ow. Let me put in some more browser stuff here because I totally forgot to do that. There we go. I'll redeem something for you guys. I have to show you guys this specific redeem because no one's ever going to save up for it.
Okay, I know this is a really bad idea, but I'm already here, so here we fucking go. Right. Extra noses pounces on you, ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your balls from across the floor. Noses your Nicky Wakey till day Matilda hee hee. Unzips your baggiest pants, oh baby, you so musky. Take me home, pet me, and make me yours, and don't forget to stuff me. See me like my little baby tail for your bulgy wulgy. Kisses and lickies your neck. I hope daddy likey nuzzles and wuzzles your chest. I be getting thirsty. Hey, I got a little itch. You think you can help me? Only 7 inches long. Ooh, please adopt me. Paws on your butt as I lick my lips. Ooh, punish me, please. Gotta hit him with this furry shit. He don't see it coming.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is just ooh woo. There's nothing unsay so about this. There's nothing unsay so about that. There's just an ooh woo. It's just an ooh woo redeem. So yeah. Do you guys have any more questions you'd like to ask before we move on to something else? Do you guys like the music, by the way? I need to mute my own live notification thing on my Discord. There's no reason for me to get that notification. Did you send more questions? Okay, fine. I'll check out your questions, see if there's any more. Okay, hold on. I gotta go all the way down because Mina sent like another 20 questions. will not be giving you a baby slime so you can raise it. I don't trust anyone with my slimes. Uh, what could I spend the whole day talking about? Hmm. Sometimes it just depends. Sometimes I can spend all day talking about my favorite video games. I do that with my best friends sometimes. Let's see. Where do I like to go when I go out to eat? There's this Italian restaurant near me. It's called Carrabba's. I love going there. So good. So expensive, but it's so good. They have such good food. And they have this bread dip made of like olive oil and seasonings, and oh my god, I could eat that all day, nothing else. I've learned how to make it on my own. So there's that. I will not be telling the scary story. And wait, do I have enough? Because if I do have enough, I will be. Let me put that on here. Sub goal. Let me put this up here. Nope. I have 3 more subs. So if I get 3 more subs, I'll tell a scary story. Can we play more Overcooked together? I will play Overcooked and Fall Guys with anybody. If you guys wanted to play it, just let me know ahead of time if we want to play it on stream. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow. Okay, Billy, you really want to hear this, don't you? You really want to hear this. You want to hear this. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you. Okay. It's not a super long story. It's a story I experienced when I was in my childhood. Um, I think I still experience it today. So it's a very short story. So I have to start off by telling you about my family situation. So, as you know, it was me and my mom, but I also had siblings. I had a couple of siblings, and they were all scared of the dark. So was I, but they didn't know why they were scared of the dark. I did. This is a ghost story, just so you know. So, so okay. So relive this is scary. Okay. So we uh were all afraid of the dark. Um, and my siblings did not know why. I did, and you'll find out why I knew in a second. So one night, um, we heard a loud thump coming from our doorway. Now I already knew what was happening there. My siblings did not, so they woke up and they all started screaming because they didn't know what was going on. They're like, and they kept begging, can someone turn on the light? Can someone turn on the light? Can someone turn on the light?" So, me being the only one who knew what was really going on, I got up slowly. I was shaking, uh, sweating, and I slowly tried to sneak to the light switch, which is right next to the door. And when I got to the door, there he was again. A, there was a dark figure standing in my doorway, as there was every night. But this time, as I reached out to try and turn on the light, I could feel it grabbing my hand, trying to make me stop. So I couldn't hit the light switch with my right hand. So I jumped and I turned on the light switch with my left hand as quickly as I could, and then I fell and made a loud noise, and I woke up my mother. I didn't scream because I didn't want my siblings to freak out, but I had fun lurking. But yeah, I ended up with a bruise on my right wrist from where I was grabbed. I don't know what it was, and I think it's still with me today because I don't live in the same place anymore, obviously, but uh, I have a closet. Everybody has a closet, right? But I haven't closed my closet, and since I've lived in this house, I've never closed this closet. And sometimes at night, I hear knocking on my closet door, and then I'll look up, and I can't see anything inside my closet. Even in the dark, I can normally see something in my closet, but like I can see my clothes or the shape of my clothes or hangers, you know. But whenever I hear the knocking, my closet just gets dark, and my bed is pointing directly at the closet. I uh, I actually keep a certain protection tool next to my bed It is not a gun. I don't believe in guns. I don't like guns. You all can know that right now. I do not like guns. So I keep it next to my bed just in case anything changed. But there is more to this story because something else happened last year. So I got a letter in the mail from my biological mother, who I have not seen in a long time, and and with it came a cross. I don't know why she sent me a cross, but she sent me a cross. And I was like, this thing's always been with me. I'm terrified of it. I don't like it. So I hung the cross on my bed. Like I put the chain and I wrapped it around my headboard. And then when I woke up the next day, I couldn't find the cross. I looked behind my bed and the cross is on the ground and the chain for the necklace part was completely destroyed. So, yeah, I don't have crosses in my room anymore. I think it just makes whatever this thing is angry, and I don't like that. So there's my scary story. How do you guys feel about that? And yes, I 100% believe in ghosts. I have a funny story for ghosts. If you guys want to hear that, I have a funny story with ghosts. So when I was a child, uh, in between all this stuff happening, I was a child. I had to go to the bathroom at 3 in the morning, right? So I get up and I start walking to the bathroom, and I open the door, and who do I see sitting on my toilet but a man wearing a top hat who looks like Abraham Lincoln? It wasn't scary. I was just so confused. I was like, "Why are you on my toilet?" So that's my non-scary ghost story. Are you guys glad you shelled out all those subs for it? Are you? You glad now? That's gone now, but I'll come up with a different sub goal after that. But how do you guys feel about that? To me. Do. I would sing to an actual. I'll do karaoke, but I don't want to have to unarchive my debut. So, all of this music I have licensed. If you check my About Me, I think I have it in my About Me. So I have it licensed through them, so I have access to it. Is my thank you? Since I'm waiting for Doom, do you want to see what I did? Here, I'm gonna show you what I did. I'm so proud of it. Hold on, I need to reopen it though. Let me reopen it. I gotta show you what I did. Everyone loved it. I think everybody loved it. Everybody said they loved it. Hold on, it's coming. It's coming. I just gotta reopen it. Okay, here we go. From the beginning. Okay, I can't see OBS right now. There we go. Wait, I could just do this. This is fine. Okay. So this was the story of an adventurer who wanted to, who wanted, or who started living on a farm. Hold on. He lived on a farm with his mom, harvesting orange corn. Of course, he didn't mind or harvesting orange corn. In fact, he loved it because he got to spend time with his mom, and it was a great experience for him. Of course, hold on, I gotta get this back over here. Of course, he always wondered if that was the right thing for him to do. If that was going to be his destiny. So he pondered for days and days. Is this really what I want to do? Is there anything else there? And after talking to his mom, he decided it was time to set out into the world, go on his own adventure. And so he traveled through forests and deserts and even the frigid Arctic, until one day he encountered something so cute he could not resist. However, on the way there, he did not notice the ground was broken, and so the two of them began plummeting and plummeting and falling. With a bam, he landed in the cave. It was out cold. How long? Only time can tell. When he came to, he noticed all the other cute little creatures around him. How could I have not known that these existed? He wondered. Is there more in this cave? Ow. What's going on with this cave? And so he began to wonder again. What will I possibly see? What is this? How does this exist? What is this? How is it floating? Why is it even here? I wonder what it's made of, he said as he reached out to touch it. And with a great flash, everybody was blinded. When he came back to his senses, he was plummeting and plummeting through space and time. He traveled or landed in many worlds, experiencing many things and meeting many different creatures. And so one day, the portals finally left him in a strange new world. With a kablam, he landed again. He began to wonder, what is this world? Why is everything so big? And why are there no dirt roads? I wonder what else I'll find here. And then he began to wander again, as adventurers always do. As he traveled through this world, he discovered many things. First of all, video games. The most wondrous thing he could have ever experienced. How did they not invent this in any other world? And then food. His favorite was sushi. As you can see here, just one bite sent him into a hallucinogenic craze. And finally, VTubers. He discovered the cutest VTubers ever. And that was when he realized it was time to become a VTuber himself.